Good afternoon. Welcome to our flow workshop lab. And today we're going to be looking at a arm feel setup. So what we have here is a arm feel F110 hydraulic bench pump. And we also have a arm feel F121 flow demonstrator rig. Now, our F110 pump basically is a pump. It pumps water to the F120 flow demonstrator rig. From the pump, we have a bench here that measures volumetric readings, so we can use the pump to verify our flow rate. And this is done by using a time volume, and from here you have readings indicating what volume of water would be in the tank here. So basically what you do is get a stopwatch and measure how much liters is acquired over a particular time. And in our case, we're going to be looking at liters per minute. That's what the readings are on this dial. Now, to our flow demonstrator rig, we have flow meters across the rig. First one is our Ventura tube, which measures pressure difference across the Ventura tube. We have our rotometer, and we also have our orifice plate. Now, what this exercise is going to be doing, we're going to be evaluating the performance of all three flow meters across the rig. And then we're going to be comparing it to the volumetric flow reading that we're going to be acquiring from the flow tank, which is pretty accurate. So basically what we want happening here is to see how accurate these three flow meters on the rig are compared to our volumetric tank. So let me just run through what I'm going to be doing today so you can have a clear understanding. We're going to be turning the pump on, running a particular flow through the system, and of course we would check through our volumetric tank, and then we're going to go ahead and go to our manometers and read the different pressure readings across the three different flow devices on the rig. And then we're going to go ahead and compare how accurate they are. Now, let's start by first turning the machine on. Let's look at the manometer first, because I went ahead and primed the system for you guys. What I did, I allowed water to run through the manometer to remove all the air pockets so that you can have accurate readings, because if there's a slight air pocket within the tubes, you will not be getting accurate readings. So now all the levels are equal because there's no flow. As long as there's no flow, there's no pressure difference across the system. So what we're having here is a level reading across the manometer. So let me go ahead and turn the pump on. So what we have our flow control valve here, and we also have a flow control valve on the pump down here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the valve on down here to allow flow, and then turn the valve here to also allow flow. So I've allowed the system to stabilize, and it's quite difficult to see, but we're running at 10 liters per minute, and the system is running fluid, and all our manometer readings are level. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and time our volumetric tank. So here I have a stopwatch. When I get to 0, I'm going to time it. It should take us 1 minute to get to 10 liters. So right now we're at 5 liters and we're at 30 seconds. So we're pretty accurate. So by the time we get to 10, we should be at 60 seconds. Stopped a little bit early, but yeah, so we're pretty accurate. So it's safe to say that we're around at 10 liters per minute. So at this point we're going to go ahead and read the manometers across the different ports. So 1 through 8, and we're going to be reading number 1 first, and 1 is sitting at 260. That's 360 for 1. For 2 we are at 310. For 3 we are at 343, and this is in millimeters. And for 4 we are at 334, and then for 5 we are at 258, and then for 6 we're at 260, 265, and then at 7 we are at 235, and lastly at 8 we are at 245. So that's our manometer reading. So again, this is our flow demonstrator rig. We have our orifice plate, our rotometer, and our Ventura tube. Now, to adjust our flow rate, we would go ahead to our control valve, and we can adjust it either up or down. I'm going to go up a bit. So I'm bringing it up to 14 liters per minute. And of course, our readings on our manometer would obviously be different because the pressure difference across our Ventura tube, rotometer, and orifice would change. Okay, and of course you'd measure the flow rate through this device here. From here, it measures in liters per minute. And this is our volumetric tank. Basically what happens, water is catched in the volumetric tank, and we have a tapping right there. And from that tapping, we get the pressure difference. Hence, we're able to read what our volume is in our volumetric tank. So basically that concludes this exercise on our flow demonstrating rig. Any questions on the exercise, feel free to contact Dr. Whitwell. Thank you.